Okay. Oh, my head is too big. Let me just lower this down a bit. A little more. There we go. I want to make this a quick little video for today. Um, y'all ever heard of artificial? Yeah, well, we all know but nowadays about artificial intelligence, about like ChatGPT. The reason why I also want to make this video is because I've been also hearing them saying about they'll like some like either it was Elon Musk or saying they'll put like a chip in our brain or on her hand. I feel like that's a bad sign right there. Not to mention, sometimes I'm seeing a lot of ads and commercials about artificial intelligence about doing the stuff for you, like writing a script or writing down like paragraphs for something. Well, AI can do it for you. And now we're getting like advanced robots that can move like humans, talk like humans, think like humans. And not to mention the AI voices, well, except the only thing that I kind of like about them is like for music or the president's plays, I guess. But anyways, let me stop being all sidetracked. I feel like this is a bad sign. Like, judging, like, there's also like this other thing I also want to talk about. Like, ever since like the more I think about it, since we have nowadays with phones, we can use our face to open up our phone, so that way we don't have to write in our passwords or what else I want to talk about? Oh, credit cards, and about like you don't have to use actual paper money. You can just use like cards. And what's also quite worrying about this is that like if AI keeps going a lot, I have a feeling that like AI is probably going to take over. Since just think about like all of this like advanced technology that's happening, I feel like that's something that tells me about a bad sign. Now, what's also interesting I want to talk about, like, if you haven't watched any of my previous, videos besides the shorts, about, like, in Mark chapter 13, talks about, like, the end times, where, I'm sorry if I'm just, like, struggling a bit. I feel like this is also a bit like talking about the Antichrist, because people will be like since people are now relying on technology instead of like growing in faith with God. Because I just want to let everyone know we have to go all in for the Lord. We must live for Jesus. We must live for the one true living God who sent his Son into the world to not to condemn the world, but to save us sinners and to not to condemn the world. Because Jesus is the Son of God. He's the way to heaven, the truth. The truth reason, hold on, the truth and the life. And no one comes to the Father except through him. Because we cannot be relying on idols, such as like robots of artificial intelligence. And I feel like that will also like, because like I bet a lot of people will be relying on technology because that's what the devil wants. Because it's if some of y'all didn't know, I feel like the devil's the prince of this world. He's trying to get people like to go to parties or through drugs. I'm just saying that just in the case of YouTube. You know how YouTube is. And lust and anxiety and fear and any other bad things. And people getting distracted by the worldly entertainment, like listening to secular music or playing the violent and demonic games or watching demonic shows. We cannot live for this world because the devil is like wanting you like to rely on technology, rely like on your idols, and relying your life without God. Because without God, where will we be? God created us in his image, like to send us like a mission. and to choose when we live for Him or for this world. So, in conclusion, we should live for God and rely on God and trust with our heart to live for God, to go all in for Him, to not rely on ourselves, and definitely not rely on the world, and definitely not rely on AI, but rely and focus on God. Jesus wants to have a relationship. He loves you so much. And we also have a jealous God. So, if y'all made it to the end, I thank you. And I make daily prayers every single night. Well, mostly every single night. And I hope this video helped you. God bless you all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and whatever like all YouTubers say. And God bless you, friend.